Ahoy, captains of naval action! In this video, we will be doing a quick overview of all the features of naval gaming, and joining me for the first time is Lord Admiral King Neptune.
That's right, and thank you for having me. Naval gaming has many features that can enrich the experience of any player of naval action. Naval gaming has several tools that are helpful to any player, but naval gaming can also be considered a sort of add-on game to naval action, with its own rank progression, quests, rewards, prizes, and medals.
So what we'll be doing is walking through navalgaming.com, the website, and highlighting the different features and how they are related. So here we are at the most important page of naval gaming, the operations page. Lord Admiral, tell us why this is important.
The primary mission of naval gaming is to facilitate playing naval action as a group or as a team. This is done with operations, which can be any activity that involves more than one player. It can be players getting together to hunt NPC, or it could be players who want to sail together on a quest, or it could even be players who want to engage in a PvP match. Just about anything can be made into an operation.
We will be doing a separate video that goes into the details of operations, but the most important thing to highlight is that operations are how players get promotion points that enable them to advance in rank, which brings us to the next page, the wardroom.
The wardroom is where you find information about advancement to your next rank, including your points and your score. We will go into the details in another video, but also on this page are links to the Imperial Shellback Society and Prize Court.
The Imperial Shellback Society is modeled on a Navy tradition called the line crossing ceremony.
At Naval Gaming, to join and receive the venerable Imperial Shellback Society certificate, you must complete Davy Jones's quest, which is to visit all 4 nation capitals, all 9 free ports, plus the Hidden Islands and Bermuda in naval action. On this page, you find detailed instructions on how to complete the quest.
Davy Jones' quest is something that any player can complete on their own or as a group. It also functions to promote naval gaming in nation chat and in naval action. Next on the wardroom page is a link to the prize court.
In the age of sail, naval captains and privateers would bring captive ships and cargo to prize courts, where the amount and distribution of prize money would be adjudicated. Here at Naval Gaming, we are regularly giving away various prizes to promote our growth.
This is yet another feature that will require its own video to go into details about how it works, but these prizes are awarded as players advance in rank. In addition to in-game prizes such as 10 million reals, we are also giving away naval action DLCs. The next page at Naval Gaming is the trading page.
All the data on the Naval Gaming trading page comes from the daily data dump from Naval Action servers. Here you will find market information on every port and every item in the game. There is a lot of information here, which of course will require its own video.
The trading page has links to 2 more features of naval gaming, port revenue and the rum cartel.
Again, drawing on data from the daily server dump, the port revenue page gives a detailed breakdown of port tax revenue collection in every nation, clan, and port. For those who are interested in RVR, this can be interesting information about leading nations and clans.
At Naval Gaming, we remain neutral when it comes to RVR. Nonetheless, it's interesting information. Next on the trading page is a link to the rum cartel.
The most important feature of the rum cartel is the rum and repairs price report. This is where we monitor the price of rum and repairs in selected ports. If we see prices getting too high in a port, we take measures to supply the port and lower prices. You will also find a very fun video about the rum cartel on this page.
Next is the shipyard page.
On the shipyard page, We monitor the market for basic shipbuilding resources at our home port of Great Corn. Also on the shipyard page is a list of all the ships in naval action, with a link to the resource requirements to build each ship.
That covers the main pages that are linked in the main navigation bar at the top of Naval Gaming. Next, we are going to go through the links that are in the footer of Naval Gaming. Even though these links are in the footer down at the bottom of the page, that doesn't mean they're not useful or unimportant. The first one is Insignia and Awards.
This is where you will find all the rank insignia in Naval Gaming, with links to detailed information about each rank. Also on this page is all the medals that can be awarded in Naval Gaming. The medal system is still a work in progress, but the idea is to reward specific activities that add to the Naval Gaming experience.
Next is the Naval Register.
The Naval Register is simply a list of every player of Naval Gaming in rank order. However, there is one thing I would like to point out. When you click on a player's name, for example, King of Essex, you will be taken to that player's dossier. The dossier is where you will find the player's current rank, medals received, and a list of operations commanded and operations participated.
Next is the petition page. We created the feature to provide a structured feedback to the developers of Naval Action.
Petition requests are discussed and then voted upon. Requests that receive enough votes are then submitted to the Naval Action's devs, whom we refer to as the gods. The gods control the weather. They can give us fair winds or stormy seas. With respect and appreciation, we petition the gods of Naval Action to consider our petition.
Next is the Beginner's Quick Start Guide.
This is a guide to help new players started in Naval Action. There is a lot to learn and do in Naval Action, and everybody has their own interests and play style. This guide maps out a path that players can take at your own pace, quickly or slowly, to learn the basics and get started on a sound footing in the game.
And finally, we have the Trafalgar Reenactment page.
This is a project where we attempt to faithfully reenact the Battle of Trafalgar in all its glory as the greatest naval battle fought in the Age of Sail. This is a very ambitious project, as it can involve as many as 60 ships attempting to maneuver and engage in battle exactly as the historical ships did over 200 years ago. In addition to reenacting the battle, we will also be capturing video which will be compiled and edited to create a dramatic and educational film to be shared with the wider public.
And that pretty much covers all the features of Naval Gaming. Building out Naval Gaming is a fun hobby for me as I think of new features and build them out. But what Naval Gaming is missing is a community of players who are actively using the platform.
If anything here on Naval Gaming looks interesting, please join us. Naval Action is a deep, challenging game. Working together, we can have more fun and less grind.
Ahoy, captains of Naval Action! My name is Jim Bursch and I am the developer of NavalGaming.com, and my nom de guerre in-game is Marlinspike. Massively multiplayer, open-world Naval Action is more fun to play with other people. I've created Naval Gaming to help new players learn the game and facilitate playing as a team in the game. Naval Gaming is a website at navalgaming.com where you can lead and participate in operations and move up the ranks as an officer of Naval Gaming. The website is highly integrated with our Discord server where players can meet each other and play together in voice communication. Also, here on our YouTube channel, we're producing videos including tutorials to help new players and experienced players alike. You're invited to join us at navalgaming.com or on Discord at discord.navalgaming.com.